Welcome back, guys. New video and new project car. Let's get it. So guys, we picked up a U-Haul trailer. I don't have my big trailer. I didn't have time to go get it at the ranch and bring it back like I normally do for project cars, so I had to grab a U-Haul trailer so we could get this back to the house at a fairly quick pace. So that's what I'm doing. Because if we go get the trailer, then we can't take the trailer back immediately, so then the trailer sits with the car on it for a week or two before I can get back to the ranch and drop it off. So I'm also working on a way to keep the trailer here in town so I can always have access to it. But we got a U-Haul trailer, a little dolly trailer thing, and we are headed to Joseph's to go pick up a new project car. So let's go get it and I'll show you what we got. So while we drive out to Joseph's, I'm gonna give you a little story time. So last weekend, Friday night, as I always do, browsing Facebook Marketplace, we saw a 84 533 5-speed barn find that's been sitting in a garage for 30 years. The guy wanted $1,200 for it. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think it was real. But I messaged the guy and he goes, yeah. And I was like, so it's real? He goes, yeah, it's been sitting in a garage and it needs to go. So I was like, perfect. Buying it, bought it, like wanted to buy it, done, all said and done. Tried to give the guy a deposit that night at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday. But he said just meet tomorrow, which was Saturday at 11:30, and bring a trailer and you gotta tow it away. So I wake up first thing Saturday morning, I grab the cash for the car, I grab my truck, and I grab Chandler, and we head out. I go to grab a U-Haul trailer, like the one I have now, and go to pick up the U-Haul trailer at 11. I got 30 minutes to get to this guy's house, and he lives a quarter of a mile away, so it took me 5 minutes to get there. And we have problems at U-Haul with the trailer. They can't get the lights on their trailers to work with my truck. Granted, this one hooked right up and worked perfectly. No problems, no light issues, nothing. But the one I chose to do, which was right by this guy's house, could not get the lights to work, so they would not let me leave with the trailer. So about 11:30, I finally tell the people, I was like, hey, I gotta go, I'm done, I gotta go buy this car at least, and then I'll figure out a way to get it home. I pull up to the guy's house at 11:37, and Jay is there, and he had already bought the car 7 minutes before I did. He got there at like 11:32. I got there at 11:37, and he bought it. So we lost out on it was an epic find. Epic. If I would have gone there first, bought the car, and been there at like 11:15 and bought the car, we would have had it. It would have been an awesome build, guy. I'll put up a picture of it right here. But oh my God, Jay got it. He beat me out to it, as he does most of the cars in town. Since I work a 9 to 5, he doesn't. But it is what it is. He got it. I hope he's gonna restore it and not part it out like he does everything else. But he got it. It's a beautiful car. The interior was mint 5-speed. Exterior was probably just gonna need a cut and polish, and that thing's gonna be mint to to drive. So, so long story. That happened on Saturday, so I already had cash and was already in the market for a project for the channel, so we could, you know, do another build and, you know, clean up another E36 and save one. And so that's what I did. Joseph's had this car for a little bit. He has bought it for the hardtop a long time ago, and then in turn turned around and wanted to sell the car. So he's had it listed for a little bit, and so I talked to him on Saturday afternoon, and we made a deal, and going to pick up his car right now. So that's how this one came about. I was already in the, you know, in the mood for a project, even though the M3 is not finished yet. But you know, and these are quick little ones that we can build real quick and get going and have some fun with for a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's get there and I'll show you what we got. Silver? That's my goal.
Silver?
I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do silver or change the color. You know, it's gonna be easier if I do silver because I don't have to do all the door jams and stuff. But oh, this is gonna be a fun car. Yeah, because it's got no major dents. It's got little door dings, but that's it. Dude, a painless dent person can come through and knock that out super quick. Yeah. Oh my god, this is gonna be good. Oh yeah, this whole thing's gonna get sanded down. Yeah. I'm gonna do a, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rear. I kind of want to do the little add-on M one, and then yeah, and then I can't decide if I want to put an M3 exhaust on this one, just so it's subtle, a little bit sound different, but I don't know yet.
The tips on this one are a little bit more rectangular.
Yeah, they are.
More so because the M3 ones are circular.
Yeah, they have a little, and what's funny is this the one? Oh, this does have the, you can do the Golf T mode on this one. So it's got the little valve in it that vacuum goes back and forth. So idle, it'll turn it off, but when you gas it, so you do the Golf T mod and you stick a Golf T in it.
That's it.
And it just stays open.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what they call the Golf T.
Yep. So it's a 97?
I think it is. I gotta look at that.
97 328i. We got some work.
Did you take the
work ahead of us.
You took the title?
No.
Oh, it's right there.
One last push and it was on. Yeah, I'll lock the steering wheel and.
Now, what about the wind coming this way?
Yeah, I'm gonna go slow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take everything out.
You gonna take 90 all the way back up?
Yeah.
610, you're good.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna just go slow. I have no rush getting home. So guys, you saw us grab it. It's back there. It is hooked up. So we are headed home with our new 328i convertible. So let's get it home. So guys, what you saw us pick up is our 328i convertible. So this thing is definitely rough, definitely needs some TLC, it needs paint work, it needs some interior, but we have all the door panels, we have, you know, we're looking for new seats, but the dash, the carpet, everything is in decent condition and well within our ability to fix and get it looking good. So we do need a window. The window did break on this at one point, and we do need, I gotta figure out how to do this. We do need a convertible top. So I don't know how this works. Oh, the trunk's open, that's why. You gotta have the trunk closed to get this up. So there you go. So he took, the previous owner not who I got it from, but who he bought it from, took the convertible top out. And it was a permanent hard top on here that latched down. And we do not have that, and we're probably not gonna find one for anybody cheap. But we do have a solid, let's see if I can get under here. We do have a solid M52, fairly stock, actually completely stock, just a little dirty and needs a starter. So other than a few things, some cosmetic stuff, we need a new grill surround up front, but we have our grills. We can bang out the hood, and we need paint. But guys, we have M moldings up in the attic for this thing. We have tail lights for this thing. We do need a trunk. It does have a big ding here, and I'd rather just replace the trunk completely. So we need a trunk. We have M moldings. We need a front grille surround for the exterior, and then it's just paint. You know, as far as getting a convertible top, we found one in San Antonio, and for 20 bucks, so we're gonna go get that eventually. And then driver's side window, not too bad, we can find one of those. And then 2 front seats. And then this thing will be pretty solid, guys. So, yeah, this is what we got. This is our new project. So I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but it's gonna be fun. So it's just replacing my body panels, and this one is gonna be probably a DIY on a lot of interior stuff and DIY on paint, on how to actually paint. But we have our sponsors, we have some suspension coming, we have some wheels, probably gonna be factory DS2s, and just get it sitting down a little bit lower and looking a little bit better. But that's what we got, guys. So we are super excited. One of our first things we're gonna go get a starter, so we can replace our starter, so we can get this thing to start and move and go around. Then we're gonna get our top so that we can actually close the car up. That would be ideal. And then we start working on other things. But we're also gonna get it jacked up, take the wheels off, and go through all the current suspension and current brakes, clean everything up, get everything looking fresh. Because I think, from what I was told, this car has been sitting for 5 years, something like that. 5 years. It's going 5 years. I think 19 was the last time it was inspected, and it sat in 20 after the starter went out. But we got a nice little platform to work with, guys. I'm excited. You know, and we do have a dent in this fender. You can kind of see this been pushed in, but these fenders are super easy to work on. One of the cool details that I saw is the BMW pinstriping with a little BMW in it. It's since rubbed off all the way around, but on the other side, you can see it on the door, and there it is. That's actually pretty cool. We may, once I repaint this, we may put that back on as a kind of tribute to what was on this car when it came from the factory. But we got some good plans for it. It's hooked up to the battery charger right now, so we can see if it will see if the dash lights come on or anything like that. And we need to get an AC control. But other than that, this thing is fairly clean. We can easily, all these pieces are all replaceable. The door panels are great. They just have the normal peel and everything. So let's see. I got nothing. That battery may be dead. Yeah, we got nothing here. So yeah, battery may be dead, but we got another battery in there and stuff, so we can easily get another battery and get this thing cleaned up and see what the dash says. I know the mileage is 200,000, but I didn't know anything else. And wanted to kind of hear the starter issues, but no, not a problem. So we're gonna get this thing covered back up with a tarp or car cover, because my neighbors suck and they want to call the city on me for every single little thing. So we're gonna put a car cover on this thing to protect it and keep it out of the weather for now. We have no rain in the forecast, but you never know. We're gonna put the car cover on it, guys. But this is the introduction to the silver convertible 328i. So we'll see what comes of this. This project may be accumulate parts for a while we finish up the M3, but we will accumulate parts and jump on a build series for this thing. So like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I will see you next video, which will be M3 and collecting parts.